Hey everyone, welcome to the Markets and Madness channel. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking a look. I'm on here solo today, just a few things to talk about. I see this afternoon that the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, has resigned. I think there's a lot of implications ahead for the Canadian dollar and some Canadian equity ETFs. I just looked back at a dollar Canada chart. We've gone since September from a low of 134 and a half or so up to 143, 144. So even if we look at a simple retracement with a new leadership in Canada, people a little bit more comfortable with what's going on in Canada, it's possible for the Canadian dollar to go back to maybe 138 and a half or so, two-thirds retracement. A little over 140 is the half retracement. So I think there could be some great opportunities there. And once again, this is not investment advice, just looking at past history and saying that this is, it looks like with a change in leadership in Canada, we could see a currency that went from a very oversold position to a more neutral position. So a 50% retracement would not be out of the question. So just talking briefly, we've got a couple of guests lined up in the next few weeks that I think are going to be very interesting. Um, People that are very heavily involved. We're very heavily involved in the banking industry from a managerial level. We have one guy that's been heavily involved in the digital currencies. The in For the last 10 years, I'd say he's known more about Bitcoin and digital currencies and Ethereum and the platforms, and not only how to trade them, but the applications that they can be used for. So I think that's going to be a great spot going forward. We have another guy that we've spoken about on the platform on the channel before, who's been involved in U.S. politics, ran for Congress, an attorney, a very well-rounded guy who's looking forward to coming on the channel, and we're very excited to have him on. So with that, plus some of the other guests that we've had in the past that are going to come back, we've had Steve Flanagan on in the past, and we're trying to set up new times to get him back. Alex Chea, fund manager, who does a lot of work down in Latin America. Matt Lifson, I believe it's RSA, is his economics company. So there's a lot of good things happening on the channel. What I would ask you folks to do is please make your comments below. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what your thoughts are. What are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? What do we need to do? And when we talk about something like specifically like what's going on in Canada now, uh, put your thoughts down. Let me hear what you have to say. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think there's other factors at play? So let's try and engage a little bit more. We want to engage with the audience and have people more involved in the process. So, and one of the things that we're really going to do, we're going to try and do, is set up some live sessions. Right now, we're doing these as pre-recorded, canned, and we put them out as soon as we can. But if we can get some live sessions and have some people come in and interact with us, I think that would be fabulous. So just looking forward for your input, trying to grow the channel as best we can, make it something interesting from everyone, not just the plain economics, talking about the currency markets or the equity markets or the bond market or the political factors in the U.S. or the U.K. or Latin America. We've got 40 years of stories to build up over the past, so there's a lot of good times ahead. So I just once again ask you to subscribe if you find it interesting. Put your comments down below. Spend a minute and let me know what you think. So thanks again for tuning in. Thanks again for subscribing, and thanks again for all your comments and your viewership. So wish everyone a happy, healthy, and continued success in 2025. Thank you.